So here's the thing, guys. You might be asking this question from yourself that, man, like, why the freaking hell to go out there and run when you're feeling tired? Or like, why the freaking hell to work on Sundays? Or, why to do things that are like not so necessary or doesn't necessarily seem necessary, if that makes sense. But it also needed to be done. And so my answer for that is mindset. So let me explain. Yesterday night I was running like 10K, and today I woke up and I was like, man, like I have to get back on the running field, because this is something that quite frankly strengthens my mind, strengthens my mentality, gives me an identity that, hey man, like I'm not giving up, I'm strong and all that stuff. And so what I'm realizing on this journey is that it is way much more important what you're thinking about yourself and your inner talk than pretty much everything else. So it's like, if I'm thinking about myself and if I'm feeling about myself that, hey man, I'm the type of person who gets everything done that is required to be done, that I'm showing up in a way. And when I'm introducing myself to other people, I'm like this. And so this just kind of gives respect. I mean, I'm respecting myself, so therefore I'm pretty much commanding respect from everyone else too. So when we are about to go for the extra mile, if you will, or, going for that Sunday workout, or, going for another mile, or, reading another chapter in the book and all that stuff, it's not necessarily about the additional kilometers or the additional miles, or the additional chapter, or when you're making more calls in your business or whatever. It's not necessarily about that. It's about the mindset. It's about building a character, building an identity that is eventually more, that is someone who is going through this thing no matter what. And so this identity is perhaps the most important thing. So it's not necessarily like, hey, I'm so happy that I was running like 3K now. No, it's not about that. I'm happy because I was able to get up, and despite of all the bullshit that is inside of my head, I was able to run the 3K, if that makes sense. Because at the end of the day, we are our greatest enemies. And I'm telling you, bro, like, I would say most people would be able to run like a marathon, who've done like, who is like kind of in a decent shape, with like a few weeks of preparation. Obviously, you wouldn't need to kill yourself, or even without preparation, maybe you would be able to run a marathon. But it's not necessarily that your body is not ready for that, but it's your mind is not ready for that. Because let's be honest, like, a marathon sucks, and I'm running 10, 15, even 20K days, like, I mean, every day. And I know what it feels like when it hurts. And it's just like, after like a few kilometers, like after like, I don't know, like kilometer 20, it's like, things are changing up. It's like, things are, being like, it's a mind game. It's not like, your muscles are about to give up. Of course, like, that is also part of the game, but it's more of a like a mind game. And so the same thing in life. It's like, man, like, should I be starting a business? Should I be, risking this thing? It's all a mind game. So at the end of the day, we are, every single day, you against you. That's the game, buddy. So this is what it teaches us. This is how we are able to get into the mental lab and eventually grow this identity, and also to, battle our weaker self every single day. So this is what this is all about. Done.